Shout out to Beards for Kids. I think it's only in the Twitch community that you would say the word Trojan and they'd immediately think video game first.
Indeed.
Yep, Seraphix wants to give a shout out to shoutouts. Abs wants to give a shout out to video games. Bad Breaks wants to give a shout out to beer. I'll give a shout out to streamer dads, as I hear my kids in the other room screaming, and I'm still sitting here doing this instead.
Hey guys.
Hola.
Can you guys hear me okay?
Yep.
Yep.
Yes.
Great, great.
And just before we get started, this would be my last game. I believe I'm scheduled to host before we get started, for tonight. This would be my last game. I believe I'm scheduled to host. And we'll be handing it over to Feasel and Mythical to do all your between game time killing. I'll be back on at 5:30 a.m. my time tomorrow morning to be at it again.
Hello, everybody. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay. Who's ready for some Trojan?
So ready.
Oh,
so
Echo,
ready.
that's probably at my end. Sorry. Sorry.
This does have
That
good
took
music,
me-
though. I'll give it that.
I'm ready.
What's up, guys?
Yo, Cossacks.
Ooh. You ready for that ass kicking?
Bring it on.
So, Yanti, I think it's best if you use Best of NES Twitch to do an commentary for this one because I stream locally.
Okay, I got it.
Alright, I'm gonna mute my mic for the run.
But I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Oh, too
Are you
good to
guys
huge
ready?
trash talker.
I'm also ready.
Alright, I'm gonna hand over to Bear Bricks.
Okay, I have Best of NES 1 loaded, so I think that's right.
We're going from title screen, right?
Oh no.
Oi. Hello.
Yeah, I guess title screen.
What's up, Cossacks?
What's up, BB? Alright, I'm muting.
Triple on
Ready.
the road.
Man, I better get that good RNG. Just gonna reset 4 times just in case.
How we doing?
I am ready.
John, can you see the?
I can. I have Best of NES third up, but the other two aren't loading. For some reason, I don't know. Which one are you, Dexter?
If you, I'm streaming locally, so you have to watch on the Best of NES Twitch.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
And the delay there between the runners is gonna be maybe 3 seconds at most on that one.
Okay. Well, I have Best of NES third loaded, and the other two seem to be empty. I'm loading before now, so yeah, the other two say they're offline. So I'll just go ahead and load the Best of NES stream and have the third stream up, and I'll use both of those two to.
They just take a second to load.
Because you should see all three on the Best of NES Twitch.
I just open up 3 tabs with that channel. That was the easiest for me. At first, I was switching back and forth, and it was really tough.
Okay, now I've got him. Yeah, I've got him. You guys can go. I'm sorry about that.
All right. There's probably gonna be like a, I don't know, 10-second delay after we count it down or something.
Right.
But we're gonna be even on stream.
Okay, I'm ready to roll whenever you guys are. Sorry about the wait.
Yeah, I'm ready.
No problem. So I think we're ready for
We can do it
countdown.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Want me to do it, or?
Yeah, go for it.
Anybody.
Okay, we'll do 3, 2, 1, go, and it's on go. You guys go. And
You got it.
3, 2, 1, go.
All right, good luck, guys. I don't think someone did. So one of the cool things about
Dexter, your game audio is going through Skype.
as a normal sword, pretty sweet. You want to get those power ups. The important one.
Oh, whoops.
And the hardest part about jumping the whole game is that you have to press up to jump. I think Dexter told me that he got a blister on his finger from when he was really grinding this game.
Yeah, the up button jump is really rough. It's harder than it might seem. You like to hit the swing button like just before you hit the ground. It's a great way to minus time loss. Now we're seeing a green guy for the first time. This guy is RNG Nightmare. So he has a bunch of different patterns. You basically want him to roll the least amount of times as possible. So we get some bad luck there with the rolls. Looks like Dexter's already at the elevator level. He's really blowing through this. This level's really annoying. It's very easy to die. Those knife guys are a nightmare. You want to put out your shield. And those rolling bombs are kind of annoying as well. And this guy, if you just mash A when you jump into him in the right timing, you can just totally destroy him. Dexter just made mincemeat of that guy. And the key is when you jump, you want to hold up and right, and that way you can keep swinging your sword while walking. So that's really, really helpful. Later on in the game, you do get an item to walk as fast as you jump, so you might see Dexter stop jumping later on. Enjoy the music. The music is phenomenal. That hidden power. You can get those hidden powers, and you just got the speed. You can get the hidden powers in one jump. It's really, really hard, but if you get the right pixel, you can get it in one jump. So, gotta get the speeds. Gosh, this music is so good. I know you guys are loving it. I am. There's a green guy coming up for Dexter. He's probably going to be fighting him by the time you hear this. Let's hope for some good RNG. Not the best RNG. Oh boy. Those fights weren't the best. Can't do anything about it though, the rolls are completely RNG. Alright, Dexter's approaching the end now. A little bit of a boss rush. Coming to the final boss right now. Easiest boss in gaming history. Two guys are going to break out of the walls, and after they break out of the walls, the last boss, he can kill you pretty quick, but it's insanely easy. You just hit the right timing, and he dies in like less than a second, maybe 2 seconds, something like that. It's really, really crazy. You can get past the wall breaking guys faster. It's pretty risky though, so if you're low on health, you don't really want to go for that. Jump right in at the see how fast it hit the last one. I'm sorry I'm a little bit late, but as you can see, the game is not too bad. Haha, someone's playing the J version. I like that style. I just noticed that.
Oh shit.
It's one I played too. GG guys.
Alltså de är ju verkligen...
Shit vad sjukt.
Det går inte att skicka heller, det är det som är så.
All right, so I think everyone should be finished now. Since the game sound, I think, might have been drowning out quite a bit, do you want to just very quickly go over some of the tricks that we use in this game?
Oh, come again?
Yeah, so everyone's finished. I think the game sound was kind of drowning out everyone.
Yeah, I heard it. That was kind of loud. Sorry about that.
It's okay. It happens, but I'm just not sure if everyone was able to hear about some of the strategies and the tricks that we use for this game. So, I think it might be a good idea to just very quickly go over a couple of the cool strats.
Yeah. So basically, what you saw at the very beginning, that you saw it start jumping all over the place. That's because you get a little bit boost when you're in the air jumping forward. And another trick that we also do is that you can walk forward while slashing if you hold up right or up left, depending on which way you're going after a jump. You can still
the slide attack.
Yeah.
It's
that's
really
the best way to
beneficial.
take out bosses.
Yeah.
So those two techniques are the one that we use the most. But besides that, I don't think there's much more to the game more than just the bunny hopping and
yeah. You gotta know where everything is. There are some hidden items in the sewers, and there are ways to get the hidden items in one jump.
But the positioning is close to pixel perfect, I think.
It's really close.
Tight.
And one of the things that people watching might not know from Trojan is once you jump, you have to commit. It's very much
like Castlevania 1.
Exactly like Castlevania 1. You hit straight up, he goes straight up, and you can't even move a pixel right or left. You're stuck and you commit.
Yeah. So if you accidentally do that with super boots when you don't want to, then you waste a whole lot of time.
That does happen.
Happens to me all the time.
Having said that, this game, the biggest RNG in this game is from the green rolling guys.
Oh, God.
And they're just a nightmare. As far as I know, there is no real way to manipulate that RNG.
Testers.
Yeah. Well, for the longest time, I thought that like if you let him hit you, or if you jumped right into him, he would open up more times than not. But that just wasn't consistent. So I couldn't ever figure out a way to really realistically manipulate that guy, those guys for regular play.
Yeah. Also, the big thing I noticed about really getting a good time is like committing to going in on those two twins at the end, like committing and going in on those rocks. Like, just even if it kills your run, man, just go for it.
Yeah, you have to. What are your guys' times, by the way?
I got a 6:54 2 days
I
ago.
have a 7:01.
Okay.
No, I got it last night, a 6:54. Yeah.
Dang.
Nice.
And Dexter?
6:44.
Okay. So I think I'm at a 6:56 or something like that. So I'm pretty close to around all you guys.
Yeah, just gotta get that RNG and execute.
It's just just grinding out that RNG
and execute. Because in my PB I got that RNG, but my execution was just so bad.
Yeah, and that's what it comes down to. And the RNG, like the green guys are big, but so are the brick breakers, man. The twins at the end, they can really screw you with the bricks.
Yep. Like I went in on the first one really heavily, and he left me at 1 HP, so I was really lucky not to die again.
I was at 1 HP when I got there, and I was like, okay, well, hopefully not die.
Yeah.
But
having said that, like after they break out of the walls, it's not too hard to get them without getting hit. You just got to jump into enemies. That's one of the tricks of this game. Like most of the bosses, you just jump into them and just mash, and usually you come out without getting much damage. A couple of the guys, like the, actually can't remember what their names are, but some of them, they can just totally wreck you if you mash like constantly. But if you time your mashing, you can actually break through them. Whereas other guys, if you time your mashing, you just get hit and you just gotta mash. So you gotta know which guys you can mash and what guys you gotta time.
Yep. It feels like they might have some kind of short iframes, some of them, but it's weird because they're also moving around and stuff sometimes.
Yeah.
So
yeah, and the guys that block your shots are just really annoying. The one guy who, gosh, what's his name? The guy who looks kind of like another Trojan. I always forget their names. With a shield.
Well, the main character isn't Trojan.
Yeah. The blocking guys.
The red guy, his name is Trojan.
Okay, so
yeah.
okay.
So I don't know who the main character is or why the game's called Trojan. But if you watch the credits, that guy's name is Trojan.
Right.
Maybe it's a typo. I don't even know.
When you're fighting Trojan, it's actually pretty easy to get him in a loop. All you gotta do is swing right before you land, and it'll bash him in the face. And that's pretty much all you gotta do.
The timing's kind of tricky on it though, because if you don't do it right, he'll still block the attack. So it's kind of like just after you land.
Yeah. Well, The cool thing about Trojan though is the sword stays out so long, so that like if you swing before you land, it'll still stay out for a little bit.
Yeah.
So you don't really have to be that. I mean, I get what you're saying. It is tight timing, but once you kind of get the mechanical presses down, it's not that hard. It's not even close to frame perfect. So
nah, definitely not. The only thing I think that's actually really hard to do is grabbing both P's in the single jumps, because it can be done on both. But
the single jumps, that's one of the things that I was trying to go for in runs. Like I actually, when I was timing my runs, I screwed up the end timing. I thought it was like last hit of the last boss instead of the fade out. So I thought I had a really sweet time, but actually it was like 4 seconds slower.
I actually did get the second P in one jump, but didn't really matter much because I died. The death I took was the most painful death you can take. It's before the armadillo, so I lost power. It's the worst.
Yeah, that's the worst. When you lose power,
I had to endure like 16 or 18 rolls. It was pretty sad.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna move forward now. So,
all right,
I'm actually gonna drop out now. Fiesel and Mythical is gonna take over the host now.
All right.
Yep.
All right,
I'll be back later with Dragon Fighter, guys. See you then.
All right. Take care, guys.
Good night. Later.
All right.
Got quiet in here.
Yeah, it sure did. Hey. Well, I'm setting up stuff, so you gotta tell us a story or sing us a song.
Sure. How about I'll tell you about a man called Jorf.
I would love to hear about that.
Jorf is a cool guy.
Go on.
And he lived happily ever after. No, Jorf is an NES speedrunner. You've already seen him do Ninja Gaiden 2 earlier. And